Welcome back guys to the second episode of the Tech Journal series where I tell you all the interesting and important tech news. You are watching Tech Privilege, and if you end up liking the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to get immediate notification. Now let's get into the video. In the last week's news, I told about the launch of the NASA and SpaceX partner, the Crew Dragon lifted off successfully. On the 28th of May, the capsule containing both the astronauts docked successfully at the International Space Station. The specialty in this is the capsule is designed in a way so that it can automatically dock in the ISS without any manual input. Samsung has launched two new phones in their M series, and they say it's the starting devices in the M series, which are the M01 and the M11 phones. The M11 comes with a HD Plus display and a Super AMOLED panel, and surprisingly, Samsung has given a Snapdragon chipset, which is the 450 SoC. The starting price of this phone is Rs 10,999. The M01 also has a HD Plus display, but only with a TFT panel and a Snapdragon 439 chipset. The starting price of this M01 is Rs 8,999. OnePlus and McLaren have ended their partnership after 3 smartphone launches and plenty of hype over a period of many months. This was confirmed when McLaren, in a statement to Android Authority, confirmed the partnership with OnePlus had ended after reaching its scheduled conclusion. Let's wait and watch the next company which makes a collab with OnePlus. MI Notebook is all set to launch in India on June 11. Xiaomi India chief Manu Kumar Jain confirmed on Monday. The teaser poster shared alongside reveals very little, but the display seems to have slim bezels. Details regarding the MI Notebook are scarce at the moment, but the company have made it clear that it's not a budget-oriented laptop having a very low price of 25 or 30,000. These laptops will be priced up to 40 or 50,000, rivaling other big laptop companies like HP, Dell and Lenovo. Also, these laptops may have good internals which can support heavy games and video editing tasks. Sony on Monday postponed the streamed event for the launch of the most awaited PlayStation 5 series. This launch was planned for Thursday, but due to bad situations in the US, they have postponed it. Also, they haven't announced any new date for the launch of the PlayStation 5. The Mi Band 5, the next generation fitness tracker by Xiaomi, will also launch on June 11. The company announced the development on Weibo website. However, the pricing or the key specifications of the smart band are not yet revealed. Although reports have tipped several specifications of the Xiaomi smart band that is said to include Amazon's Alexa, voice assistant and NFC support. It is also speculated that upcoming fitness tracker by Xiaomi will come with a larger display and a newly designed charger. In the last week's news, I told about the jailbreaking in the iOS 13.5. Now, Apple has released the iOS 13.5.1, iPadOS 13.5.1 and the watchOS 6.2.6 with a patch that fixes the kernel security flaw used by the hacking team uncovered to allow jailbreaking on the recent iOS 13.5 and iPadOS 13.5 versions. This update doesn't provide any new features except the security updates, but Apple recommends everyone to update soon. So if you are an Apple product user, please check for the update and do it quickly. The Redmi 9 series specifications have been leaked online. The Redmi 9, 9A and 9C are said to be the upcoming smartphones from Xiaomi that will follow the Redmi 8 series from the last year. The phones have managed to avoid major leaks till now, but the recent leak claims to have a detailed list of all the specifications of all three phones. Also, these phones may launch in this June globally. Meerut Police has confirmed that 13,500 phones it found running on the same international mobile equipment number, the IMEI number, which were made by the Chinese smartphone maker Vivo. The company is amongst the top 5 smartphone sellers in the country, and the police has registered a case against the company. Earlier, I had no difference like Chinese or non-Chinese brands, but of late, I am hating all the Chinese phones for all the security breaches they are attempting. So always please be careful and mindful while buying a Chinese product. Asus has introduced two gaming laptops under its TUF brand and two gaming desktops under its ROG brand. The Asus TUF A15 and A17 are the AMD Ryzen 4000 series CPU powered laptops, while the GA15 and GA35 desktops are powered by the Ryzen 3000 series CPUs. Both the laptops and desktops come with NVIDIA graphics of 6 GB. The starting price of the TUF A15 is Rs 60,990 and the starting price of the desktop is Rs 65,990. Recently, you had have seen the image displayed on your screen, which when kept as wallpaper in your device, the device gets crashed. First, this issue was reported by Ice Universe in Twitter, stating the problems of keeping that image as wallpaper and giving a warning. The reason for that is the image is a single pixel image. Also, our device has a luminance capacity of only 255, but the image has a luminance of 256, which makes the system to crash and you will have to reset your device. If you still want to have it as a wallpaper, you can change the color tone of that image and then have as a wallpaper. So don't download if someone sends you that image or any link to download that image in WhatsApp or any other social platforms. After weeks of leaks, rumors and renders, Vivo has launched the X50 series with a punch-hole design and with the flagship processor of the Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G. There were three phones launched in this series, namely the X50, X50 Pro and the X50 Pro Plus. The starting price of the X50 is roughly around Rs 31,100 and the higher end version, which is the X50 Pro Plus, is priced up to Rs 63,300. In the last news episode, I have told about the 11-digit mobile number which the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, TROI, had recommended, but now the TROI has said that as per its recommendation, the country will continue with 10-digit numbering for mobile and telephone services, and it has categorically rejected shifting to 11-digit mobile numbering plan. A statement from TROI tells us that they have ensured that enough number of fixed lines and mobile services are available, so the 11-digit recommendation has been scrapped off. Zomato, Swiggy and the Google backed Dunzo are amongst the consortia that have repeatedly received an approval from the Directorate General of Civil Aviation, the DGCA, to test fly drone deliveries in India. The test will go on for some months and only then it will come for the practical usage. Let's wait and see whether this becomes a successful initiative. I hope all these tech news were interesting and informative. If you ended up liking the video, please give a thumbs up and share with your friends. Let's soon catch up in another video.